Hey everyone, welcome to Things Beautiful. So I usually water my plants at night. Usually it's been trained like that because that is when I get some breathing time, and I usually read before I go to sleep. And then even before reading, I start with just watering these plants. So these are indoor plants, so they are not usually stacked up like this. They are part of the decor, but now and some of them are even like sometimes I do even keep them outside for more sunlight. But like now I'm still, even it is May, but last week it was really has gone down to near freezing temperature, so I had to bring them inside again. So they are all inside at this moment. So I thought I'd just share my little plants corner. As I said, like all of them are not here, so it's usually that plant over there and that that's called the mother-in-law's tongue, right? So that plant and probably these ferns are in, but that money plant and this one, so they are all like these, the cactus variety, like small shrubs. These are all usually outside. So I thought, like, along with this video, I can also show the Indian weave brass knickknacks. As you can see here, I have kept like few brass items here and there. So this peacock planter, as you can see over here, this usually is over here. It's tough to lift, but yeah. So this is the hook part. So there is a lady over there and it's heavy. It's like really, really heavy. I'm not able to lift it. So usually it's good to hang it, but for now, like I have not found the proper hook to just hang them right. So it's very similar to the octagonal stool that I showed in my previous video where I shared my meditation space, except that it's a planter. It's a hanging planter, but the design with the gungu beads, the peacock is exactly the same. So yeah, in that video I mentioned that I'm going to definitely share more things from the shop, the Indian weave. So they have an Etsy store, and they also have a dedicated website too. So yeah, I thought I'll share these knickknacks. So these knickknacks, again, like these are not over here all the time. So they are either on the coffee tables, the desks, wherever, like I find a little spot, I put them uh, like on those places. But right now I thought, like, let me make a video of all these things together, right? So that's why I just brought them in. So this brass statue, it's usually here. So yeah. I don't know where I got this from. I think I've been having this for quite a while now. I think it's been for at least like 6 years now. I think I got it from Amazon. Um, but yeah, so it's been quite a while. All right, so I can start with that corner stand. So that is the, like a cast iron stand, but it's just painted in metal gold, to give that brass finish. But that's not a like a full brass stand. It's just a cast iron stand, so it's weatherproof. You can even leave it outside, but I've just kept it in the corner. It's pretty heavy too. It actually came dismantled, so we had to construct it. It was quite easy, but still, yeah. So I mean, and it's very heavy too. So it's cast iron, so it's heavy. So I don't like to take around and move it around. So I just kept it, found a good corner, and it's just there. Um, okay, so the pot over there, it's from Home Goods. It's not pretty expensive. It is the Talavera Mexican pot, but I think it's a remake, right? So you probably can find it in Home Goods, like Ross probably, Home Goods, Marshalls, Ross, yeah, TJ Maxx sometimes. So you can get it pretty much on those stores. So it's just pretty cheap. It's not expensive. It was like $5, I believe. So that is that. So that stand and the one over here. So this again is a garden stool, right? It's a garden stool too. It's cast iron and painted white. So these both are from an Etsy shop called French Wine. I'm going to add a link in the description of this video. Again, these both are from that shop. There are not many things that I've got from her, from that store, but yet, like I thought I'll just added details of where I got this, and probably if you're interested, you can find from the author. So usually French wine, that shop, they carry lots of furnitures that are like cast iron, wicker, rattan. Like most of them are outdoor furniture. So if you're curious, you can check out that store. I'll add a link. So the again, like the whole purpose of starting this video, the things beautiful, is because I wanted to let people know the things like that I love to collect, and also where to exactly get that, right? Because like I've been looking for so many things from so many places, browsing a lot, sometimes asking friends as to where to get it. Like certain stores I didn't even know that existed, right? So this is to make things a little easier. So if you are a decor interested person, if you're interested in ethnic decor, if you're interested in Indian decor, so obviously my site will be useful. So that's the whole point of starting this things beautiful. So about the plants now, I don't know. I'm not I'm a very basic beginner to grow plants. So all the plants that you see here are indoor plants, mostly indoor plants, but they can also sustain outside. And also these are like very very easy to maintain. Like you cannot easily kill them, right? So those, that is a pothos, and this is a pothos, and that again is like a different variety of pothos, and the one over there is like the mother-in-law's tongue, and that one is a cacti variety. I don't know what exactly is that, and that is a like a tiny aloe vera, so fern, and this is a lighter shade of fern. Again, like this one is also the same cacti variety, shrubs. I think this again is the same, a snake plant. I think, yeah, this is a snake plant. This again is a snake plant. The only difference is this is growing on in water, and this one is growing on in soil. That is the only difference. But other than that, that's all I have. So easy to grow plants, and they add so much value to your decor. It's also like purifies air, so why not, right? So that's all the plants that I have. So the one over there, it's called a brass donkey, not a horse, although it may look like a horse, but it was actually called as a brass donkey. Or on eBay or Etsy, if you search for Mexican donkey, you will find these. And it's actually kind of rare to find a large, like bigger size, but usually like the smaller ones you can easily get it. But it's called like either you can search for brass donkey or Mexican donkey again. So that is that. So that over there, if you see, I have a brass box that again is from the Indian weave. So I have one over here. Let me zoom out a little. So this one over here again, this is from the Indian weave too. It is functional, and as you can see, there are like a couple of stones that my son had put inside, but it's functional. So this one is the brass finish, but the one over there is actually, I think it's an antique finish, so it's not polished. But if you want, you definitely can polish, right? Alright, so that is that. So I've already told about this peacock planter, and that again over there is from the Indian weave too. So that is a peacock pot. I've showed to you earlier when I was doing the meditation space tour, right? So it's a matching pot, but I'm just using it on different rooms. So that is that. What else? This again is a brass pot, not from the Indian leaf store, but it is just like Indian etched planter pot. If you want to find a similar pot, you can just search by the term like Indian etched pot. You'll get these. Again, like eBay, Etsy, check it out online. On the same design and design. This is on a smaller size, and these are not polished. These were like as I got from the sellers, but if you want it to be polished, you can very well go for the bright new look. But I usually prefer the antique look, so I've just left it as is. Okay, now let's move to other knickknacks from the TIW store. So this one, I've actually used it as a decor, but I think it's one of the puja thing. It's the arati probably, but yeah, I'm just using it on the coffee table as a decor. Um, if you want to see the details, there is a peacock there, and there is a peacock here too. So the details are pretty intricate, and it has a like little weight to it too. So this one is again a peacock ink pot. So this was the first that came into the store, so I got this. But after that, they also got the brass one. So I got that as well. So who doesn't like brass, right? So, but it's exactly the same, but just the finish is being slightly different. So this again is an inkwell. So these things you may wonder what is the actual purpose. These are just decor, and you can use it as a paperweight if you want, or just put it on the coffee table or things like that. So this again is this was the only piece I found it in their store. These I have seen like multiple, at least like two or three of those on their shop, but this one was probably on a unique side. Maybe so this again is a peacock. It's pretty heavy too. It's an inkwell too. So that is that, and I've already shown this. So this is called bastard box or a pandan box, whatever it is. So yeah, it's a trinket box. So this one, as I said, this was from an Amazon store, I believe. I don't really remember, but it's been quite a while I got that. Um, so what did I miss? So that's it, and I have like a tiny elephant over there. If you can see, it's just the Rajasthan, um, the cloth elephant. Yeah, so that's all I have over here. Again, like this rug is from that store too. So this is called a Durry rug. These are hand dyed, no, like no toxic paints, all natural paints. So I think they have added few more rug collection in their shops. So you can check out. Um, yeah. So I think that's all in this video. So probably yeah, so these are just the knickknacks, right? I've showed you, but I have got like few urlis from their store. Like one the traditional Kerala urli, and the other one the yali handled urli. And what else did I get from them? Yeah, there are like many idols. So it's, I mean, that is a to go shop for me right now. So if I'm looking for any ethnic decor, definitely the first place I check out is them. Yeah, and I have like few framed artworks from them. And I mean, not a painting, but like actually, like some idols or the frames, kind of things. But I'll definitely share that in a different video. But for today, that's all it is. So I just was really curious after watering these plants. I was thinking, okay, why not show this to them, right? So that's what this video is about. And like as promised, I wanted to also show you a few knickknacks from the Indian Weave store. Um, Please check out their store. It's in Etsy, and they have their own store as well. I'll add a link in the description. Feel free to contact the store owner. Her name is Jean. She's an excellent person, very down to earth. She responds to all the queries that you ask for, and then even if you're looking for any specific items, an ethnic Indian item that you're looking for, you can just inquire about it. If she can find it, definitely she'll go beyond her way of helping you out. She'll get it for sure. So check out her store. As always, a disclaimer being added, it's not a promotional video for their store. Okay, so the intention of the intention of this YouTube series Things Beautiful is to let you guys know where I bought all these things, right? So don't think that I'm just promoting, but if you are interested in decor, Indian ethnic decor, check out those stores. All right. Again, thanks again for watching. Thanks for your time. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. So that will keep us motivated to make more and more videos. Catch you again later with another, beautiful thing, as by the name goes. See you. Bye bye. Thanks for watching again.